All right, everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at virtual book tours
Okay.
and how authors are using them to really connect with readers,
Yeah.
in this new digital age. And we've got some really interesting insights from hostingauthors.com. And these guys, they know what they're talking about, with over a decade in the online book publishing and marketing industry.
Wow.
Yeah, so let's dive right in and figure out, are these virtual tours just a fad or is this the future of connecting with your audience?
Yeah. It's almost like you're teleporting, isn't it? Like 1 second you're at home in your office, and the next you're talking to people all over the world.
That's a really good way to put it. So where do we even begin with all of this?
Well, hostingauthors.com, they really emphasize the importance of, starting with a clear goal. Like, what are you hoping to get out of this whole thing? Are you looking for, to boost sales or build up your brand as an author, maybe reach a certain specific audience? What is it you're going for?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You got to have a strategy, right? So, once you know what you want to achieve, then it's like, okay, what platform should I even be using? It's like picking the right stage for your performance.
Yeah, exactly. And hostingauthors.com points out that there are a lot of popular options out there. You got your Facebook, you got your Instagram, YouTube. Each one's got its own kind of vibe, like on Instagram, you could really build a visual story around your book.
Oh, I like that.
Use graphics and behind the scenes pictures and stuff.
Yeah, capture the mood, the feeling of it.
Exactly. And then, you've got YouTube, which is great for, longer form content. Maybe you want to go deep into your writing process or even do like a writing workshop or something.
Okay, like really cool.
Yeah. And don't forget about those live Q&As you can do on Facebook and Instagram,
Right.
Get that real-time interaction with people. They can comment, they can ask you questions. It's really engaging.
Yeah, it's like a virtual book club, but like supercharge.
Exactly. And this is where it gets really interesting. Hostingauthors.com talks about collaborating with other people, bloggers and influencers.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
It's like having this whole squad out there, helping you get the word out.
Yeah, amplifying your message, like you said.
Yeah, but it's not just about, finding someone with a ton of followers. It's got to be the right fit.
Yeah, it has to be genuine.
Yeah, exactly. Hostingauthors.com really stresses that. Find influencers who are actually interested in what you write about and whose audience, they're the ones who are going to be interested in your book too. It's like finding the perfect matchmaker.
Oh, that's a great analogy.
Like think about it. If you can connect with an influencer who runs a book club or does online author interviews, their audience is already looking for book recommendations.
Right. They're already primed for it.
Yeah, exactly. And hostingauthors.com, they even give this example of this best-selling author, Jane Doe, who through a combo of Instagram Live and these influencer partnerships, she reached like 50,000 people in just a month.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, the power of teamwork.
Right.
But even with the perfect platform and the best team of influencers, you can't forget about the content itself.
Yeah. Content is king, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what does that even mean when we're talking about virtual book tours?
Well, hostingauthors.com suggests going beyond just, talking about the book itself.
Okay.
Think sneak peeks, behind the scenes stuff about your writing process, maybe even a virtual writing sprint where people can join you live.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Yeah, get people involved, let them see how the magic happens.
I love that, pulling back the curtain.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of giving people little incentives. Maybe a signed copy, a chance to win some merch, a personalized shout out during a live stream. Those little things can go a long way.
Yeah, for sure. It's like giving them a virtual high five.
Exactly. So, okay, let's get practical here. What are some things our listeners can actually do, starting today?
Yeah, actionable steps.
Exactly. Well, hostingauthors.com is big on planning and organization. I think of it like mapping out your virtual book tour ahead of time, schedule your live sessions, get your influencers lined up, create a content calendar.
Be prepared. Be organized.
Right. Be ready to engage.
And don't limit yourself to just one platform, right?
Oh, definitely spread the love experiment a little. See where your audience is hanging out.
Exactly. And one more thing, hostingauthors.com reminds us to actually track our progress with analytics.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
See what's working and what's not.
Analytics can tell you so much, like are your Instagram stories getting views? Are people watching your YouTube videos? That kind of data can help you adjust your strategy and make sure your content is really hitting the mark.
So it's like you're constantly learning and improving.
Exactly. So as we wrap up our little tour of virtual book tours, what are some of the biggest takeaways for you?
Well, for me, it's the incredible reach you can have and how cost-effective it is. You can connect with readers all over the world without breaking the bank.
Yeah, that's huge. And that direct connection, you just can't beat it.
Yeah, no gatekeepers. You're right there talking to your readers, building a community. It's
Hmm.
amazing. But it does make you wonder, in this increasingly digital world, how do we make sure we're still supporting our local bookstores and communities?
Yeah, that's a good question. Something to think about as we navigate this exciting and ever-changing world of book promotion.
Definitely. All right, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next time.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.